Today's horoscope, Sagittarius February 22nd, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. There can be some restless moments today, but it's a generally strong time to gain a better understanding of your needs. Still, watch for the temptation to overdo or overindulge early today. Others' demands on you may feel a bit excessive. Or, you may be attempting to please someone and, at the same time, striving for independence. Either way, it's best to avoid excess. Fortunately, willingness to go deep and to be emotionally brave can improve a bond. A sense of mission or purpose drives you to quiet success. You may receive the news you were waiting for or contact from someone that pleases you later today and tomorrow. You're open to sharing your space and thoughts with loved ones. Clarifying your feelings can be successful. Stormy cosmic seas are spinning like a hurricane. For many months, mighty Mars has sizzled on and off through the depths of your solar house of intimacy and sexuality, causing your intense desires to roar. For those in healthy relationships, you may have noticed a stronger attraction and sense of trust. Yet, with Mars deep in a retrograde cyclone, that sense of union could have been thrown out the window as friction and distance began to appear. If you've been mixed up in a separation, the tension between you could become especially potent, so do your best to lead with kindness and compassion. Luckily, Mars retrograde ends on February 23rd. Figure out your priorities. You have to decide what you want to focus on once the moon in your sign opposes Jupiter in Gemini. Until recently, the last few months may have left you feeling hopeless. There could have been a lack of opportunities in your work life, causing you to feel insecure. However, your luck has turned, and for the better. Now, you may have the opposite problem where there are too many commitments and offers. Although this is exciting, you may need to look before you leap. Do not overcommit yourself out of worry for the future. The current planetary influence encourages you to question your personal habits. At the same time, you feel mistrustful of the exercise, as though there would be criticism from the universe for anything less than perfect. It is important to notice if this is going on, because it is the key to breaking down a system of denial. When we feel judged, we deny the behavior in question. When we feel a sense of acceptance, we can embrace change. Be sure that you take the time to really listen today. The essence of this day will encourage expression, and while talking is great, there are times when closing your mouth and opening your ears can serve you better. If someone approaches you to share of themselves, encourage them to be as expressive as they can be. Your natural flair for putting people at ease makes you a prime choice for a confidant. Give those in need a shoulder to lean on. When Mercury left Sagittarius in early January, this should have ended all planetary activity in your sign until later in the year. What this did bring to an end was the planetary activity that was associated with getting your new solar off on the right track and was part of some active months at the end of last year. As the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, settles into her first full day in Sagittarius in 4 years, and as she is joined by the moon, this is the start of a whole new chapter. One where you get to redesign your resolutions for the coming year. Just as the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment and especially commitment to your relationships, is settling into her first full day in Sagittarius in 4 years, she is not only joined by the moon but a friendly aspect to Venus, the planet of love in your romantic sector, will get this off to a positive start. Thanks to the moon, the next few days will be a window into the forces in play on the romantic and relationship fronts. Daily Planetary Overview. Today Euro's energy carries a fiery intensity as the moon in Sagittarius forms a tense square with Mercury and Saturn in Pisces. This dynamic can stir up strong emotions and convictions, making it easy to speak out of turn or express yourself in ways that don't quite land as intended. Have you ever had a moment where you felt so passionate about something that you blurted it out without thinking, only to realize later that it may have come across differently than you meant? In moments of tension, taking care of your well-being becomes even more important. The energy of Sagittarius encourages movement, exploration, and fresh air, making it a great time to step outside, stretch your legs, or engage in an activity that invigorates both body and mind. If you a Euro VE been feeling weighed down by responsibilities, even a short walk or a change of scenery can help you regain clarity. Physical movement isna Euro T just about fitness a Euro eat a Euro SA way to shake off stress, clear mental fog, and regain a sense of balance. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to think clearly after stepping away from a stressful situation and giving yourself space to breathe? Theta Euro S the kind of mindful action that can make all the difference today. When it comes to your personal goals and ambitions, you may feel a strong desire for recognition or validation. Eta Euro S natural to want your efforts to be seen and appreciated, but be mindful of how you go about seeking acknowledgement. There are Euro S a fine line between confidently showcasing your strengths and unintentionally exaggerating your abilities in an effort to impress. Have you ever been in a situation where someone was trying too hard to prove themselves, and instead of admiration, it created a sense of doubt? Instead of pushing too hard, let your actions speak for themselves. Genuine contributions are always more impactful than forced displays of expertise. Focus on how you can be of real help to others rather than trying to assert dominance in a conversation or situation. The more you listen and understand what others truly need, the more naturally your leadership and wisdom will be recognized. People are drawn to your energy today, and you may find that others look to you for guidance or support. With the right approach, you can easily navigate challenges and smooth over any conflicts that arise. If an issue feels particularly complicated, take a deep breath and trust that you have the ability to handle it with grace. Have you ever noticed that sometimes, the most effective way to resolve a problem isn't a Euro T to tackle it head-on but to take a step back and approach it from a new angle? This is a day where flexibility and patience will serve you well. Eta Euro S also an excellent time to explore something new, whether Eta Euro S a skill, a hobby, or an unexpected opportunity that presents itself. Sagittarius energy thrives on adventure and curiosity, and you may find that stepping outside your usual routine brings surprising rewards. Have you ever tried something on a whim, only to realize later that it was exactly what you needed? That kind of serendipity is in the air today, so allow yourself to embrace spontaneity. Even small changes, like trying a new restaurant, taking a different route home, or engaging in a conversation with someone outside your usual circle, can open doors to fresh inspiration. Financially, today calls for caution and self-awareness. Unexpected challenges may arise, forcing you to take a closer look at your financial habits. This isn't a Euro T meant to discourage you but rather to help you become more mindful of where your resources are going. Have you ever had a moment where you looked back on a financial decision and wished you had waited just a little longer before acting? Right now, patience will serve you well. Large investments or major purchases may not be the best idea at this moment, as circumstances could shift in ways you don't a Euro T yet foresee. If financial concerns surface, use this as an opportunity to assess your long-term goals and ensure that your spending habits align with your future vision. Throughout the day, remember that challenges are often opportunities in disguise. If communication feels strained, see it as a chance to refine your approach and become a better listener. If unexpected roadblocks arise, trust that they are guiding you toward a better path. If you feel a strong urge to prove yourself, shift the focus toward making a meaningful impact rather than simply seeking validation. Every experience, no matter how small, is a stepping stone toward growth. By embracing Tudaya Euro S energy with an open heart and a flexible mindset, you can turn potential obstacles into valuable lessons, deepen your connections with others, and set yourself up for meaningful success. Approach each interaction with sincerity, take care of your well-being, and remain open to the unexpected gifts that the day may bring. The more you align with this flow, the more you will find that things naturally start falling into place.